just turned up at the police station. It says no tailgating. Alright, mate. Yeah, they're already parked up there. Already started tailgating and everything. It's mental, mate, how it says no tailgating, but there's clearly cameras here and they can get away with it. The copper there, look, was looking.
Hello. Anyway.
It says no tailgating. Why was there tailgating? It's a bit ignorant, isn't it? Yeah, looking down his nose at us.
Yeah, it happens a lot. South Yorkshire Police, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's still looking, look.
It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, we've just seen that happen as we were walking down here. Thought we'd record it and get it on camera.
We're being radioed about.
Yeah, that's alright. Do you know what it's for? It's for the front desk.
Yeah.
I guarantee they know we're going to the front desk.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they're not bothering us going in. No. I think they've been told. Over the radio. I heard something over the radio, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
He's the one that just ignored us.
yeah, but he keeps looking back.
Yeah.
So he was the one who I said, why was you both tailgating? When it says no tailgating, and he looked down his nose at us.
I don't think it was him. I think it was somebody else that other couple went up to in the car.
Yeah, I asked him a question though, so he didn't have to ignore me. He could have just said it wasn't me, mate.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll go into the front desk now. 'Cause I need
Yeah.
to leave, so I'm going to go into the front desk.
He's
He's going to run into the front desk and tell them we're recording.
I know. I'm just trying to take the piss, like. Oh no, he's gone down the side there. Da, 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 da. So there's people obviously being seen. Wow. Grit bin's just full of rain and water. So this is it. So yeah. There's a crackhead walking by. I think he's waving at us, I'm not sure. Is he waving at us or is he?
He's waving this way.
Yeah.
Waving this way, walking through a kid's park, smacked out of his face.
Yeah.
The foyer is empty, and other than that is a public. So, just got a quick question. Do you know anything about the pull cords in the disableds? Do you know anything behind them? Yeah. They're meant to be a maximum of 100mm off the floor. And as you can see by this photo, when I used the toilet not so long ago, it's halfway up the wall. 100mm is roughly 3.9 inches.
About that off the floor.
So if that could be rectified, that'd be great. Yeah, 'cause obviously if somebody has a fall in there, they're meant to be able to reach it with the hand. That's a health and safety concern I have there. A random question about one of your signs on the front window. Handbags, belts.
Just a minute, are you filming me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather you didn't.
I film everything I do at police.
Right. Well, you're filming me.
It's for public interest.
Yep.
So handbags, belts, and lanyards.
You don't even want to help. If you don't want to be filming, get a different job.
Okay. So just a quick question to you then about the sign on the front door. Handbags, bells, and lanyards are available free of charge.
And she's left information on there.
One of our front desk clerks. What is that?
What is it?
Yeah, what is it? If you could explain. I mean, there's not much explanation there.
So basically what they are, you just attach them to yourself. They stop your bag getting stolen. It's just bits of tension.
Oh, right, okay.
So, you know, if you don't realise, for example, you'd feel it.
Oh, okay,
That's
right.
what they are. And
Okay.
the bells are to make a noise, obviously. So.
All right, so it's health and safety from bag snatching.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. And do you know the codes of practice very well?
Which ones?
Pace.
The whole of pace.
Could not tell you the whole of pace.
Do you know section? I think it's code G, section 1.5.
How's the inquiry desk?
She was a bit she left information on the screen as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, Glinterton has been in yet. He's one of those now. So, yeah. I'll pass down the number. Alright. Okay. Alright. You'll have to give me a second.
Alright, mate, no worries.
Questions. I got the answers to them pretty quick. There's just one more thing left. You know your code of pace.
Yeah.
You know section G 1.5.
I wouldn't know where to start with that if I'm brutally honest with you, love.
Well, it states it states in there. I've got the screenshot.
Yeah, no worries.
1.5. This code of practice must be readily available at all police stations for consultation by police officers and police staff, retained persons, and members of the public.
Yeah.
So I was just asking if there was a chance that you've got a copy of Pace.
Right, I'll do some digging. I'll try and find out. Personally, I don't know if if we're supposed to have it, I'm sure it's here somewhere.
Yeah.
Just on a personal level, I don't know where it'd be kept, but I'll try
Yeah.
and find out for you, love.
All
right, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
It's literally there.
If a member of public asks for it, they can print it out. You can print it out if a member of public asks. It's even on the Gov website as well. What I was told, love.
Who's the inspector? Sorry.
Sorry?
Who's the inspector?
The duty inspector.
Duty inspector. Yeah. Could I have his name then, please?
So it's female officer.
Okay.
Female.
Can I have her name then, please?
Both of them.
Both of them?
Yeah.
What badge number?
1810.
1810.
1810, both of them.
She's acting inspector, but as far as I'm aware, that we don't need to. Not we don't need to. If you're saying that, you guys, I know what you guys are up to. You know that bit inside out. It's fine.
Basically, it basically says if we ask for a copy of Pace, we're entitled to a printout.
Why are you after a copy of it?
Just because we can, like, obviously, because the police try and use Pace on us all the time.
Well, because everything we do is governed by Pace.
Yeah, so obviously we want a printout. So obviously, if police officers to say, well, on this section and this section and this section of Pace, then we can say, well, no, it clearly states it here.
You're under investigation for something.
No.
Right.
But basically,
obviously that's when most people would ask for it.
Yeah, no. Basically, it says that if a member of public asks for it, that they can have a printout of it.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why we've asked if we could have a printout.
Well, in all honesty, the best suggestion I can probably make is if you ring 101 and just ask for a copy of it for your purposes.
Yeah, they'll just tell us to come into a police station and come and get it.
Just say you've been in, and if it's a mix-up with us, just say we've been into Barnsley. They've said I needed to ring 101. And then if it's a clerical error, these guys will, they'll obviously pass it down. These guys will be made aware of it, and I'm sure we'll have a copy in no time available for if you wanted to come back.
Yeah. All right. No worries.
No worries. Can I ask why the staff are so afraid of cameras?
Some people just aren't comfortable with it.
Yeah, well, they
need to get a better job then, don't they? Than sat in a public.
Not really, because most people don't come in here waving cameras about.
Have you ever auditors been around for the last 3 years?
In all honesty, genuinely, the times I've been in and out of this nick, obviously not for a while, but in and out of this nick, I've come across one in like outside the station.
Was that me by any chance? Because I've filmed here 4 times.
I couldn't even tell you.
I've been here like 4 times.
It was about 3 years ago, mate. But obviously it depends how often you're here. When obviously there's a lot of us where these guys work shifts.
It states as well though.
Some people will go 20 years and they won't see an order in their life. Some might see 3 a week. Some people never go to a murder. Some people might see 4 in their life. It
states when they sign up for it. Like if you're going to get afraid of being videoed, get another job really.
I don't think they're afraid. I think sometimes it's just that it's not everyday occurrence. They're not comfortable.
Yeah. No,
it's like when I went to Rotherham, to be fair, you've got the sign saying we will not tolerate verbal or physical abuse towards staff.
Yeah.
I get the physical side, the verbal side. When I actually went to one it was Rotherham, wasn't it? The police station that's opposite the county council big offices.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I think it's Rotherham.
Main Street. Just down by the football club.
Yeah.
Yeah, Main
Yeah.
Street, yeah.
So I went there. When I walked in, I got, pardon my language, but fucking hell, not again. And I'd never been in before.
I'm genuinely.
Yeah, I'd never been in before, and I got a fucking hell, not again.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so that's, if I said that to a police staff, then I'd get done for this.
But
we will not tolerate
in
it.
all honesty, I'd like to think you wouldn't get done for that because it's something that is a very.
I think she also called me a prick.
I deal with it, I wouldn't lock you up for that.
I think she also called me a prick when she was winding the things down. I'm not entirely sure because my footage got corrupted and I couldn't prove it. Yeah. So I like to say, I think. Yeah. You know, because that's what I believe I heard.
It's one of them things, isn't it? You get there's what I don't even know how many staff and cops we've got working in South Yorkshire Police. We've got 2,500 cops, give or take. I don't know. Yeah. You're going to get some will deal with. Some won't have a clue about.
Right.
Some wouldn't have a clue how to deal with first on a scene at a murder. Some wouldn't have a clue how to deal with an artist. Everyone's got different skill set, haven't they? And maybe that person, she's not used to it. Never happens before, or you might have been the fifth that day, and she just thinks, sometimes you just get fed up with people. Yeah. It's not personal, is it? I very much doubt she's thought it's not directed at you, and she just thinks, now, and just pulls it down. Mutters it under her breath. Maybe it comes out a little bit louder than it should do. Maybe it won't. Obviously. Like I say, you personally. Like I say, without when we get, I get called all sorts when I'm out on the street. I get called all sorts. Yeah. It's not personal, is it? It's not aimed at me. It's aimed at my uniform.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Most of us just take it on the chin.
Yeah. Yeah, because it states in your policy, doesn't it?
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure I haven't on all occasions.
It states in your policy, doesn't it? Like basically, if you get called you're not allowed to get offended or out.
Yeah.
It probably does.
As a police officer,
for me, that's just common sense. You're going to end up getting a little bit.
Yeah. As a police officer, you're meant to stay. Yeah. You're
reasonable and what's not.
Yeah. You're meant to stay impartial, not be offended at anything that happens. Yeah. That's technically the lines of.
Unfortunately, we're humans, aren't we? Everyone's going to get offended. I might get offended by certain things that other people won't. I laugh at people that get offended at stuff. I'm not offended. I know you guys do what you do. It doesn't bother me. I'm not offended by it at all. You crack on.
No worries, mate.
No worries, mate.
So I'm happy to speak to you. I don't mind, and I'm not going to lie here and say, I'm not going to bullshit here and say that I know pace G1 or whatever it was you said.
G1.5, yeah.
Scooby, I don't know that. So when people come to us expecting all sorts of stuff, we're like a GP. We know a little bit about a lot of stuff, and we're not an expert.
Yeah, not many coppers are clued up on drones and that as well.
And asking them to cure cancer, I ain't got a bloody clue. They ain't got a clue how to cure cancer.
It's
GP, they know a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's like some police officers don't know about drones and that, and I'm like, well, why don't they teach you about drones and stuff like that, how it works? And
in all honesty, drones are a very, very small part of our job.
Yeah.
As in dealing with you guys flying them over us or whatever else. It's a very small part of it.
Yeah.
And on art, I've been to 2 jobs like that.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
So it's not a common. You'll see it every day because I'm sure you'll all watch each other's videos and whatever. You'll deal with it and you'll know. Your job is to know the ins and outs of that law, so that when we team up, you make us look like arses. Excuse my language. You make us look silly. By knowing that law minutely.
Well, it's not,
in the same way.
It's not making you look silly.
It's just making sure we're.
My car, I go, well, I have under section.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just making sure we're staying within the boundaries of the law. That's why we research.
It's
what
not.
We're doing.
It's not making you look silly as well. It's like you can educate us and we educate you.
You don't get a click. If I tip up to you and I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, what you're allowed and not allowed to do with that drone, that's just a rubbish video for you, isn't it?
No, because no, it's not. It's not.
You know full well. And you go, actually, I know you're allowed to fly X amount of meters, and you're drawing us to be X amount of size. And I checkmate you, and I wipe the floor here.
Yeah.
That's a crap video for you, isn't it?
No,
I'd still post it.
No, because some people do like it. Some people go, oh yeah, well, yeah.
I'll all sorts and everything and anything.
I'll title it PC Know It All. I'll title it PC Know It All.
Don't do that. Don't put my face to that. Know it all, far from know it all.
It'll go round the station quick, won't it?
Yeah, we'll soon get debunked in here. Don't worry about it.
Right, no worries, mate. Nice speaking to you. Have a good day.
Anyway, sound. The staff didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
As we know off before, when we were filming down there, we walked to the front desk, it was closed down, so there was nobody in it. And it was dark. It was like of an evening.
It was all cold and dark.
It was all cold and dark, yeah. Apparently she's putting that through to the maintenance team about the pull cord.
Yeah, but then I think she won't now, mate, because she was being recorded, wasn't she?
Yeah, but I think.
There's all this down here as well.
Video.
Yeah.
You'll probably see it anyway.
Oh, there's some coppers here pulling up.
There's obviously officers around as well. They've been in and out whilst we were talking.
Yeah, there's been some armed ones as well that's been around.
There's a couple of armed officers. Yeah, he's been on a taser, but he ain't got it today. He probably don't need it.
Have you forgot your taser today?
Have you forgot your taser?
Have you got your taser today?
We don't carry taser on BSU.
Yeah.
How come you still got the case on?
We can't take it on.
You actually can't physically take it off.
Nah. Oh, never knew that.
Just take it out, book it back in, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bloody hell, I never knew that. Alright, mate, no worries.
Alright.
Are you taser trained though, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do your test every 3 months?
No, it's we do I think it's a 3-day course, and then we've got to have a training once a year. But I think they're trying to bring it up to every about 3 years.
Yeah, right. We got told it's every 3 months now, isn't it? You have to have like a not a taster, a refresher.
It'll probably start in like the London metropolitan area, the boroughs of London, and then it'll work its way up the rest of the country. That's generally how the police do.
Yeah, it's like a refresher phase or something.
It should be every 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
All right, mate. Nice speaking to you. Anyway, see you later, mate. Have a good day. So yeah, that was that as well. Like.
Yeah. Bit of extra information there. So he's not actually reached Barnsley yet.
Yeah.
It more than likely have started in London and then he's getting moved up, if that's the whispers you've heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we'll end the video here. That was a nice long video. The police staff
was a bit.
Oh, camera.
Yeah.
Oh, camera. Oh, camera.
That officer though, he wasn't bothered, was he? He
wasn't
wasn't
bothered,
phased.
man.
He was
He
having a
wasn't
laugh and that was
He's
and
probably
everything.
bored, mate, because I think he's a PC. Like,
Yeah.
the way he was going on, he's a PC. Right?
Yeah, because he said it when he's out on beat.
Yeah, and he's got his foot in a cast.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Yeah.
He's got his foot in a cast. He's probably got desk duty, mate. He's bored out of his brains.
Yeah.
Because he's got desk duty.
And he just wanted somebody to speak to and have a laugh with.
Yeah. So no wonder he spoke to us.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm going to end that there, guys.
Yeah. So we'll see you on the next one.
Happening. We've been
We'll
told
catch you soon.
that Barnsley Town Centre